because the lawyers got him out of the ADX and sent him to Leavenworth to the FCI to get busted with 3 cell phones and brought him back. He paid millions and millions of dollars to get out of ADX. But when you got the type of money they got, Eon, because I told you he had 3 lawyers, 3 female lawyers. He moved all the way up to Colorado just so they can come see him every week. And so when it worked out a deal with the BOP to send him to Leavenworth, when we get word he coming back because he got busted with 3 cell phones, they said he'll never leave Colorado again. The lawyers moved back to Florida, moved back to Miami, and so he started losing his mind. So, and coaches say, "Fly, get him. You the only one who can get him because he know you." And this man Will Falcone is tight. So, but he lunching, man. You know what I mean? Because he still got high-powered lawyers. They filed a compassion release motion for him before I filed mine. And the whole unit was talking about how powerful it is. So when the guy, Bradshaw, not Brad Stoffler, when the guy Bradley that did my motion, he took something out of Sal's motion to strengthen mine. You know what I mean? So the last thing I said to Sal was, please get in touch with Bill Falcone for me, man. Let him know I'm coming home. But he said, man, we ain't in contact. I can't contact him. I get to the hardware house. I'm meeting people, man. They saying, man, your man out there in Florida doing good. So I just found out a couple of months ago, he just did a video with Rick Ross. Rick Ross said, man, I got to put Will Falcone in my video. Will in there, he do a little cameo. You know what I mean? So I just want Will to know that I'm home because, man, that's my man. We real tight. He got a lot of respect for me, man. And inshallah, I'll get word to him soon that I'm home, man, because I know he's going to be glad to know I get that life sentence back. You know what I mean? Good. Yeah, because if I can get in touch with Will when we get to Florida, I'm sure he'll meet up with me, man. Probably want to take me to dinner and stuff. Because that's my man, man. I mean, we got a genuine relationship as men. You know what I mean? And he's such a good dude, man. He's a man. You know what I mean? And I'm saying, like I say, he used to share intimate stuff with me, man. He wouldn't share with nobody else. About his family and, you know, his twins and how he used to go back to Cuba. Him and Sal used to go back to Cuba, man, and take all kinds of boatloads of stuff back to their people. Every Christmas they used to do all kinds of stuff. So, God willing, inshallah, when we do go to Florida, I can get word to him where I'm at, man. We can meet up, link up type of way. But I like to see him, man. You know, if there ain't nothing for us to go to dinner, sit down and talk. Because he used to always say, man, if we ever get out together, man, we're gonna be all right. I'm out now. I'm home, Will Falcone. You know what I mean? So,
hey, hey, Fly, real quick before I forget, I've been wanting to ask you this for a minute, but I ain't want to cut you off. So Will Falcone, I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong, he was in Marion based on, you know, the profile of his case and the influence he would have had. He wasn't there for no type of stuff like y'all, right?
No, the same way the Justice Department sent me there, they did that to him. Well, he was in Atlanta as a holdover. But they said he had cell phones and a lot of drugs and supplying people. See, when you big like that, the leeches try to leech on to you. You know, and money is no value to dudes that's a billionaire. That's just like me and you go in the store and asking the homie, what you want, man? Give me a $10 list. You know, so we can buy do some chips and some Snickers and a bag of time, but to Will there's no value. He might say, I'm gonna send you $250 so you can go to the store for yourself, get your own stuff, your own spending limit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep because he's love coffee and love zooms and stuff. So what he used to do with me, I don't know about. He said, man, I'm just gonna send you your own money, man. You know what I mean? You do what you want with your money, but if you want to, you can take your people. And that's what I try to establish with with Sal, but Sal was a little tight. He used to get me though. But my Colombian buddy Marlon, you know, he was a multi-millionaire from Colombia, and he loved me to death. And that's the dude I was telling you about. I talked to when I caught the assault. When the dude out of Philadelphia, he heard I could fight. So Roy and them checked him in from over there where Babyface at now, because the dude could fight in the stage on, and so he had to be with the homies. They sent him back. So we in step down. We in the program, right, young? So I don't know he got no animosity against the homies. So since he know I'm supposed to be the leader, he trying to come at me. But we got Pretty B there, Jonah. We got the Imam out of St. Louis. That's a cold-blooded beast. Every joint he go to, he wrecks up. Ali Mujahid. This dude owned tobacco plants and poppy fields. That's how rich he is.
In Colombia?
In Colombia. Old man model. So
Pretty B and Mustafa Sellies now, right?
That's good. Alhamdulillah. They supposed to be together. Two dudes like that supposed to be together. If they ain't going for nothing, they're gonna watch each other back and they're gonna care like the homies supposed to care. And that's how I wound up getting in the unit with Sal in them and the Unabomber Terry Nichols in them. That's the old man unit with Larry. See, that unit is designed for people that never leave ADX. It's the old man unit, is a deaf unit.
What unit is that? H?
K. H unit is the terrorist unit. H unit is terrorist, where they got Pistol Pete and the
AJ?
Where
they got AJ at from Baltimore?
Yeah, AJ. But AJ got out and was down there in the regular unit with him upstairs to do, so they kicked him out. But he had worked his way out of there.
Hey, so I kind of think I know, but let me add, because a lot of people forget about AJ, man. What kind of dude is AJ, man? And what's his connection with the homies out there?
He DMV.
Simple as that, bro.
He roll with the homies. You know, he out of Baltimore, but you know, he with the homies. You know, wherever he go, wherever homies at, they together. You know what I mean?
Did you meet his brother?
Nah, I used to hear about him.
His brother out there now.
Yeah, I heard. But you know, me and AJ used to speak. When I was in the unit, when I go downstairs, he hollered at me, greet me. But he, you know, he DMV, he with the homies. Tell you about Mustafa. If he see any sign of weakness in you, he gonna take advantage of it. He one of them dudes, he ain't tolerating no weak dudes around here with nobody faking. Me and Coach did everything we could, man, to keep the homies together, rally the troops, man. But you know how it go. You know what Mustafa had to do to the dude Willie Horton? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, Lord, brother. But at the end of the day, going back to what we talked about, the dude Sal, he tried to get word to Willie Falcone from him. He couldn't make contact because I don't think they want. See, they care Sal. The only person they care worse than Sal in ADX is El Chapo. They got El Chapo in the unit by himself. Can't nobody go in there but the lieutenants and the police. He got a whole unit by himself. He can't be around nobody. Because, his escape, come building tunnels and, he probably the highest profile inmate in there. So now when me and Kosi and Larry Who was together, I'm the only black dude the Unabomber ever talked to. He ain't talked to nobody but me. And you got Eric Rudolph, the white supremacy who killed the 96 Olympic bombing, killed a sister, who they found in North Carolina in the woods. He don't talk to no black dude but Larry Hoover. He never spoke to me and Coast. But we ain't gonna speak to him no how, because they're white supremacists. You got Terry Nichols, the Oklahoma City bombers on the beat with Tim McVeigh. He in there. You got this dude named Cap. You remember the doctor who killed all them Africans when he went over there with the West Nile? The dude, King Blood out of New York, the leader of the
oh yeah, Latin Kings, right?
Yeah, that he used to be with me and still he tried to work out with us. He worked out one day. In fact, he gave me a picture and told me to give him a shout out on the internet. I'm gonna show you his picture next time we talk. He big, man.
Yeah, and, I seen the documentary on.
And he gave me a picture. He said, man, when you come home, make sure you show my picture on the internet. Let everybody know I'm still home. He got a lot of health problems though.
Yeah, I think his name Ruben or Ruiz or something.
Yeah, he next to Nkosi now. Him and Nkosi next to each other. And good dude, man. Good dude. Love me to death, man. Good, strong. He's a leader. He's a real leader, you know. Leader of the Latin Kings in New York. And ain't going for nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good dude. So we had King
Yeah,
Blood.
I ain't heard nothing about him in years. I'm glad you even brought him up.
Yeah, because before they brought him over there, they asked me, could he move in the unit with me and Nkosi? Because they used to always ask me, could they put certain black dudes around us? Because they don't know who we're at war with. So I said, I don't even know who y'all talking about. So that's when Silk said, Fly, that's King Blood. That's Blood. I said, man, hurry up and bring him over here with us. Because we try to get all the good men around we can get. You know what I mean? So put him over there. He was next to me. Of course, me and the coach took care of him. Because he got one of them orders from the court.
Communication joint?
Yeah, he got SAMs. You know, SAMs. You know, he can't nobody write him. He can't make no phone calls. You know, so he can't get no money. So quite naturally, we took care of me, Larry Hoover, and Coach took care of him. He a good dude. He a good dude. I got a lot of respect for him. Gave him a lot of stuff when I left, but went to the store, bought him a lot of stuff before I left. So when the Unabomber found out he had cancer and it spread through his body, they told him he was going to Butner, the dying Butner. And he bought me all this commissary and put it on my door. And the psychologists and all the police said, wow. They was fascinated that why the Unabomber talked to me, and I'm the only black dude he ever talked to in Colorado. And gave me all this commissary when he was leaving. But we had a connection, man. You know what I mean? Because he hated the government. You know what I mean? And you know he's a genius. You know he's brilliant, right? He's brilliant. And he wrote some books, you know what I mean? But they say when he died in Butner, he mentioned me and Terry Nichols, two guys, because when he was leaving, he said, I'll never forget you. I said, I'll never forget you, man. Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Yeah. I met some good people there, man. You know what I mean? But what I have to do, little brother, is the guy Joseph Bradley, who gave my life sentence back, I promised him when I get out that I was going to send him some money. But we lost contact when I was in the Hayward House in Newport News. But if I can find out where he in Boston, if I can find out where he at, man, I'm going to send him some money, man. I'm going to send him at least $1,000, $1,500 something, because if it don't be for this dude, I wouldn't be out, man. He begged me to do my capacity release. And because at first I said, go ahead, man. He said, man, let me do it. He said, I just gave my 3 life sentences back. I can get you in the street. And he got 2 other dudes out. So he said, let me read your stuff, man. I let him read my legal stuff. I let him read the last Rule 60B that I filed myself. And a lot of stuff you got. The stuff I wrote, what's the dude name? Newspaper Attorney General, the black dude.
Oh, yeah, Eric Holder.
Eric Holder. I let him read that stuff I sent to Obama and Michelle Obama, all the stuff I sent. He came back, Eon Ba La La. He came back 2 days later, say, give me 2 writing pads, 3 ink pens, and give me 5 days. Came back the 5th day, read this. But he had some stuff in there. I said, nah, you can't put that in there. I said, because if we win, that's going to be in the law books in the computer. You can't name no names about who I'm beefing with. I said, let me do my background. You just do the law. Since you know how to cite certain cases and stuff, you cite all the cases. You do the legal part. Let me write my background history, because I'm not going to put certain stuff in there. You know what I mean? But you know how jailhouse lawyers, they think they smart. They think they don't never like you to challenge their work. He said, I'm telling you, don't change nothing. I said, I'm changing that. You know what I mean? So we went back and forth. I changed what I wanted to change. I added stuff. You know what I mean? Because he was saying that I have to say I have remorse about my case. I said, I ain't going to say that. I'm not going to admit that I was selling drugs. I'm not going to say I got remorse. And remember in the court order what the judge said, even though I'm not going to do that because they locked my sister up, and that's going to mean my sister was really part of my drug me. I'm not going to admit I was selling no drugs. So he said, I'm telling you, you got to say you got remorse. I said, I ain't doing that. And at the end of the day, Allah knows best, because I still won. You know what I mean? But when he read, when the judge appointed me to 2 lawyers in Alexandria, and he seen what my lawyers wrote, he said, this is a guaranteed win, man. You going home. Man, look, when the first time I talked to the lawyers, Eon, Allah, first time I talked to Shannon Queer in Alexandria, first thing she said was, the judge want to know where you're going to live. I said, I'm coming home. She said, you coming home. I hollered this. I said, Coach, just talk to the lawyers. I'm going home. He stopped me. He said, you go home? Yeah, I'm going home. You know what I mean? But he was happy for me. He said, man, feel like I'm going home. And you know how it goes. You know the rest of the story, man. We just had to wait for the decision. Of course, the government and their opposition motion, they wrote all that crap. But he had all these people hit, and he ran the drug ring and had staff work for him, his criminal background. Judge wasn't trying to hear none of that. Judge, I'm letting him go. So, I gotta give you a shout out, man. You the first dude who came down to Half House to see me. Blessed me real good, man. Gave me some money so I can go shopping, man, and took me to a 5-star restaurant, say, eat what you want, you know. And at the end of the day, you know what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this movie done. So if these podcasts or these interviews, man, be seen by the right people, and they said, man, we want to do a story, that's what we're going to do. You know what I mean? I know, man, whenever I need you, I can call on. You know, whenever you need me, you can call on me. But what we got to do is we got to leave all that fitna alone. We got to leave all the haters alone. We got to stay focused on what we have to do. We got to let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us, man, to accomplish whatever he got planned for us, because whatever's ordained is by Allah. So we can't worry about the naysayers. We can't worry about the hypocrites or the haters or the unconscious ones, because they're frauds, man. You know, dudes gonna hate on you because you're doing something the other dudes your generation ain't doing. You know what I mean? All the dudes come up with you, man, turned out to be men, and we just lost one of our best soldiers, man. Mumi, Roy, man, was in ADX with us too. Held the fort down. You know what I mean? See, it was like, by me being a senior, I get word to Mustafa through Silk. But Mustafa and Roy and them, 22, you know, they represent this home front, man. And I mean, y'all generation made it known. man, we question anything getting in the way, you know. And Twin was right there with Roy in there. But Mustafa is so aggressive and always be on the front line because his his mindset is, I'm gonna get the job done. You know what I mean? And I give him that. He ain't playing. Uh uh Dominique the same way, Opio the same way. They ain't taking no prisoners, man. You know what I mean? And we ain't taking no more losses. So I just feel so good that you got DC Blacks on the map and you represent all the men that's still in. You get them shout outs. They call you. You get money. Man, look, Babyface is so happy that he in touch with you, man. I mean, you send him money. He calls you, man. He shares things with you that he don't share with nobody else but the family. You know what I mean? And you don't know how much he need that. You don't know how much he need your input. It ain't about the money. It's about having a voice. You his lifeline to the street. You know what I mean? And that's important for somebody, man. That's in them dungeons, man. And you know they got that man up in the mountains, man. That Colorado man is a vicious jump, man. It's a warehouse. It's a warehouse for human bodies, man. They send people up, and I'm so scared that they're gonna try to trick him because they know he ain't going for nothing. They just gave him a hit. Everybody else, after they do their first 2 years, put him on plane, say you're going to a USP. But they know he ain't playing. You know what I mean? They know he done put something in the dirt since he been in. You know? And then they know he my family. You know what I mean? Because soon that happened to him, they came and got me and called me and said, all the officials came and said, man, we want to let you know your son was attacked. I said, what? They said, yeah, he all right. The guy that attacked him, he got the worst end of the deal because face punched. You know what I mean? But you know how he is, you know he ain't going for that. Go for that. He ain't panic. He took his business. And that's the mindset you got to have, man. That's the mindset you got to have, man. We trying to win. Yeah. Little man the same way. You know, dude hit stabbed little man over there in the program. You know, Shorty worked the dude, you know what I mean? Flav was there with him.